I'm the Commissar. We're watching Forged Alliance Forever. And you didn't actually tell me you wanted a cheeky extra midweek cast, but I knew. Anyway, it's for your own good, so you're gonna get this 1v1 ladder game. Let's get stuck in. In the blue corner, this is AeonConnoisseur. Unsurprisingly, he is, indeed, Aeon. He's 1123 rated. In the red corner, this is LittleTank. He's 917 rated and he's playing in Cybran. The map is a generated map and it's quite a small one, that's about 7.5 kilometers. It has these small patches of reclaim, which are all little rocks, and it's got a few expansion points here, here, and a few scattered mexes. Now, Aeon has chosen to go for a P-gen before any mexes, though he is still rushing the Hydro, and I can see why. There's a lot of mexes to build, 5 rather than 4, and there's pretty much no trees to reclaim. Tank, however, hasn't done that. He's gone straight for the Hydro build, and he's putting all his engineers on it. Does AeonConnoisseur know something Tank doesn't? I think that that third engineer should be going out here, so that it's not trying to spend power as well. I think Tank might actually have some power trouble because he didn't put that P-gen up first. And indeed he does. So that's going to slow his build down a little bit. Whereas Connoisseur has sent this NG out reclaiming and to get the expansion quite early, so it's not going to be spending all of that power. But now he's got the Hydro up, he's getting power up. Is he okay on power? Well, just about. That's some pretty close balance, but that's pretty good. He's got some Aurora and Spirit raids out. We got a Mantis and Mole out from Tank. However, overall, I like Aeon's early start better. He's got 2 Tank Scout pairs, he's got more eco, he's got more build power in terms of factories up. Overall, he's just had a better start, I think. And he is going for land or day. 3 land factories before an air factory is even considered. Whereas this is an interesting start. We have an air factory second, followed by a transport from LittleTank, and he's putting down the power to be able to afford a transport as his first air unit, as transports are pretty intensive when it comes to power consumption. And after that, he's just got a regular little Inti and Scout loop queued up. So Aeon bringing his comm forward here to this expansion. Is Tank doing the same? We don't know, he's just coming here so far. But there's that transport, and all of these engineers are getting on board. That's pretty good. In the middle we have our first tank engagement, although Tank's tank, which isn't a tank, it's a Mantis. Tank's tank is in range of the Aurora, and the Aurora's main advantage is its range. So that Mantis is going to win that little duel. However, it's going to have more of a problem when Aeon's commander walks up, because half of a Mantis versus a commander, I know who my money's on. And there's that Mantis going down. But here comes that drop. Heaps and heaps of NGs, and they're going right into the base for Aeon. And where's he going to land? Well, he's going to land right here. And what's the first thing he puts down? First thing he puts down is, I think that P-gen, oh no, he's putting that P-gen to block the fire, and then he immediately queues up a PD. However, out of those 5 engineers, these Aurora are in range, and they're going to take out a lot of them. 2 engineers down, 3 engineers down, but the PD is up, and the Aurora are suddenly dead, and this drop could be quite a problem for Aeon. It's shooting on his factory because that's the only sensible thing it really can shoot on at this stage. We have got a raid coming in from Aeon up here. It's taken out an NG, it's taken out a Mex. I think these Mantis are going to stop it though. However, we got to look at the drop. And now we have artillery out, and that's going to be a problem. Okay, that one got too close to the point defense, as did that AA. But these RT are not making that mistake, and this point defense is going down. There's another one up though. It's taken out this factory. It's going to take out this factory, and Tank is working on a factory of his own. However, it's building quite slowly. He's not started eco, he's just run out of NGs because so many of them died. And this second PD is going to go down, but not before it takes out a T2 Mex from Aeon. That is a nice pickup. However, the PD are both down. He queues up another, which the one surviving engineer gets to work on, but that engineer is going to die. The factory is up, but I don't know to what extent it's going to manage to get anything done. The RT are going to lock it down. Look at the things under construction just being destroyed immediately as the artillery hit it. And down it goes. There's a bit of rebuilding, including a T2 Mex for Aeon to do, but he's still well in the lead. That's about a 40% lead in terms of eco. Over here, Aeon has a raid coming in, and Tank doesn't have much to stop it, but Tank has dropped more engineers past him. They're going for this corner position. They're immediately going for radar and point defense, followed by some factories. However, it's not point defense that they need, it's anti-air, because while we can see on the minimap that Tank has a bunch of inties patrolling over here, they haven't seen this bomber, and that bomber must have seen those. Meanwhile, these guys engage, but we have to watch out for the bomber. The bomber comes back, it gets the bomb off, and boom! That entire expansion is denied by a single bomb. That is brutal. Meanwhile, where are comms? Aeon is just walking across here. He's going straight for this expansion here, which he's hoping to kill before Tank can pick it up. That's a bit bold, since he is all on his own. However, down here, there are a few tanks for Aeon, but the Mantis for Tank, that's going to get confusing, isn't it? Come in and they get close, and these guys have no scouting, so they can't shoot the Mantis at range. The Mantis just clear them up, and these Mantis are going to move on and take out this Mex as Tank is setting up build power here. Meanwhile, Tank has managed to stop this push and is sending out more units of his own, but he's denied in getting to this expansion by that bomber, which is just slowly working its way through the PD. And Aeon is just walking into this expansion here of tanks, and he's just going to blow it up, and there's nothing really that Tank's got to stop it. And he's just going to take these mexes for himself. Nice, he's still got an eco lead, which is pretty significant. And he's only going to get more as he builds all of this, but look at the new response from Tank. A couple of jesters, sure, but this is what I'm really interested in. He has got a ghetto gunship. And what does Aeon have to stop him? He's got a couple of inties over here, and he's got a decent amount of land production. Can he afford it all? Oh, he's actually about to be power stalled, and despite that, he's got double Tank's eco. That's immense. But that eco won't do him any good if he can't get anti-air right here, right now. There are 3 jesters in there. Now, 3 jesters on their own aren't going to do much, but this ghetto will. The ghetto gunship is circling AeonConnoisseur. He's losing hits, and he's losing them fast. The jesters are raining down firepower. The ghetto is raining down firepower, and look at this air cover from Tank. The inties are trying to take it out. They don't need to focus the jesters, they need to focus this ghetto, and Tank has got Connoisseur down to only half health. Down to a quarter health. He's about to drop into the red. He's into the red. He tries to put him in anti-air, but that feels like too little too late with only 1500 hit points left on the comm. And now he's bringing in a singular anti-air tank. But it's too late. Boom. If your drop fails, oh well. I've got another use for the transport. It's a ghetto gunship. Beautiful. Free comm, says the tank. Thanks. Drop doesn't work? Try another drop. Another drop doesn't work? Try a ghetto. You know the drill. Tell me what you thought in the comments below. While you're down there, like, subscribe, and obey. I'm the Commissar, I will see you next time.